Enough's enough, bruh. Enough is enough, bruh. What is going on? WNBA, y'all need to get this under control. This is ridiculous. Marina Mabrey, you just put yourself in the Dejanay Carrington box. You dirty slime ball player, you come and blindside Caitlin Clark. Marina Mabrey assaulted and tried to fight Caitlin Clark today. This is ridiculous.
That wasn't a basketball game. That was a full-blown ambush, broadcasted live. Caitlin Clark just got attacked again. And this time, it wasn't subtle, it wasn't accidental, and it sure as hell wasn't basketball. The Indiana Fever were in the final stretch against the Connecticut Sun, and instead of watching a competitive finish, fans were forced to witness what looked like open season on the league's biggest star. We're talking eye gouges, body checks, blatant shoves, and the WNBA did nothing. Marina Mabrey came in like she was auditioning for a street fight, blindsiding Clark from behind while the refs swallowed their whistles like they were on mute. And guess what? She wasn't even ejected. Let that sink in. If this were the NBA, there'd be a league-wide meltdown. But in the W, apparently targeting Caitlin Clark is just part of the playbook. So now the question isn't just, why didn't they protect her?
This is what the WNBA wants. I don't know how you can come to any other conclusion at this point, is that this is actually, they believe that this is what sports fans want to watch. No, I mean, if I want to see this, I'm going to tune into hockey. All right, and I'm a huge NFL fan. I'm used to hits. The hits don't bother me, but we're playing basketball here. Not street ball, but what's supposed to be a professional basketball. Supposed to be the women's version of the National Basketball Association. What a joke that is right now. What a joke.
It's way deeper than that. Is this the WNBA's new normal? Is the league turning a blind eye to dirty plays because Caitlin Clark is too valuable to protect? Or worse, are they waiting for something even more serious to happen before stepping in? Because make no mistake, the warning signs are screaming and fans are already furious. But before we break down how it all went down, from the dirty foul that set it off to the league's unbelievable silence, go ahead and smash that like button and subscribe. Because this is way bigger than one game. You're about to see the moment the WNBA lost control. In the last minute of the Indiana Fever's game against the Connecticut Sun, Sophie Cunningham and JC Sheldon collide mid-court. Cunningham tries to wrap up Sheldon, and Sheldon crashes to the floor. Then Cunningham snaps. Shouts echo through the gym. "I'm not having it. We'll go, we'll go." The camera can't even follow all the moving pieces, because something bigger was already in motion.
Not a dirty play. This was making a statement because the referees didn't do their damn job. This would not have happened at the end of the game if the referees did their job during the first play. If the referees did their job, not just the first play, every single play leading up to that. If the referees had control of the game, that is their only job. The referees' first job, their number one job, is to protect their players.
Something boiling for weeks, snapped in seconds. This is what happens when players have been warning us. When Caitlin Clark has been elbowed, shoved, scratched, dragged, and nothing is done. Now stay with me, because what you're about to hear next is much worse. Let's rewind just a little. Back to the moment this powder keg got lit. Sheldon, same player, gives Caitlin Clark what one commentator called the DJ Carrington eye gouge. A full-on face swipe, no whistle, no review. Clark stumbles, no call. Seconds later, Marina Mabrey storms in, not guarding the ball, not making a play, and body checks Caitlin Clark from behind. A dirty, blindsiding hip shove. Camera flashes catch the moment Clark nearly whiplashes onto the court. You hear the gasps. This wasn't incidental contact. This wasn't basketball. And what does the WNBA do? Nothing. No ejection, no flagrant, just a technical foul, as if she said something rude to a ref. As one voice said it best, that wasn't a tech, that was an assault.
Referees are going to review the play because that's a lot of contact going on right there. That's a lot of unnecessary contact. That's a lot of non-basketball contact happening during this play, right? So the three referees that I like to say, they got them straight out of Sephora because I don't think these referees have ever refereed a professional basketball game in their life.
Cunningham walked off the floor, ejected. Marina Mabrey still in the game. Even the announcers caught live said, Mabrey's day is almost assuredly done.
Oh, and Marina Mabrey's going to get ejected. If the officials saw that, Marina Mabrey is going to get ejected.
That's how obvious it was. But it didn't happen. The refs watched the same footage, the same collision, the same attack, and they didn't care. They've already seen the eye gouges, the scratches, the bruises, one on each cheek of Clark's face, and they don't move. It's happening in front of our eyes, and no one's stopping it. Sheldon's been hitting her in the face all game. The cameras even catch her twisting Clark's shoulder and bicep with a full grip. Still no call. The league is watching it unfold, game after game, and doing absolutely nothing. And this is where things get even darker. Clark hits a deep three over J.I. and turns straight to the Sun bench. Her body language says what everyone else is afraid to. Enough is enough. The Indiana Fever? They're boiling over. You can feel it. Sophie Cunningham isn't just reacting. She's retaliating. The team announcers even admit this isn't just random. It's a direct response to what happened earlier in the game. They're tired of being the punching bag of the league. Tired of watching refs swallow their whistles. Tired of seeing Clark take hits that would be suspension-worthy in the NBA, only to get a casual wave off in the W. This isn't just a bad officiating night. This is what happens when a league refuses to protect its stars. Pause for a second. Picture this happening in the NBA. LeBron gets scratched in the face and body checked to the floor, live in front of millions. There'd be a 4-alarm fire. There'd be league-wide investigations. There'd be suspensions, fines, apologies. In the WNBA, not even a timeout. Clark is getting blindsided and bruised, and she's still putting up 20 points, 6 assists, and draining threes. Meanwhile, the refs act like their whistles are broken. Tina Charles is charging up on her. Marina Mabrey's hip-checking her. J.C. Sheldon's poking her in the eye. And Caitlin Clark just keeps standing up and playing. And no one, not the refs, not the coaches, not the league office, is stepping in. Now, let me show you how you know this wasn't just a game. Social media, on fire. Comments flooding in by the second. F the WNBA. Fix the fouls on double C. Mabrey is a classless bitch. This league is a joke, and you can feel it. This is bigger than basketball. This is betrayal. People calling out Kathy Engelbert by name. Earth to Engelbert, do something. Fans begging, pleading, for the league to act before it's too late. There's a line being crossed here, and fans know it. Because here's the truth. If Caitlin Clark gets injured again, if she takes one more of these uncalled hits, the league is in serious trouble. We already know what happens when she doesn't play. Ratings drop, not by 10%, not 20%, 55%. That's right. Over half the viewers disappear when Caitlin Clark is out. She is the draw, the main event, the reason you're watching, the reason corporate sponsors are paying. And yet, the WNBA is treating her like she's expendable, as if you, the fans, won't notice, as if you're supposed to just move on after watching her get thrown to the ground. But you're not moving on, and neither are the thousands of fans lighting up the internet saying, you want to use her to get paid, but not protect her? Then you deserve the collapse that's coming. Where are her teammates? And that brings us to maybe the most uncomfortable truth of all. Why didn't anyone on the Fever respond? Caitlin Clark hits the floor again, and teammates just walk past her. Aaliyah Boston looks at her, then turns and keeps walking. Natasha Howard? Nothing. The only one trying to step in? Sydney Colson. The crowd sees it, the fans see it, the announcers see it, and the message being sent is clear. You're on your own out there. Where's the fire? Where's the defense of the player who's carrying this franchise and this league? This isn't just rough basketball. This is personal. There's jealousy, there's resentment, there's hate, and it's coming to a head in full view of the country. They're not trying to beat her anymore. They're trying to break her. But the scary part? No one's stepping in to stop it. No flagrant, no suspension, not even a real ejection. A body check from behind, full speed, no play on the ball. And all Marina Mabrey gets is a tech. She should have been escorted to the showers. Instead, she's laughing on the sideline. Meanwhile, Clark is wiping blood and scratches from her face. This isn't just incompetence. This is neglect. Systemic, public, and documented. There it is. Zoomed in. A scrape across one cheek, a gash on the other. It's not from diving for a loose ball. It's from being targeted over and over and over again. Sheldon fouled her in the face at least 5 times before the third quarter. No call. And then Marina comes through like she's Kennedy Carter 2.0 and flattens her. Where's the accountability? If the WNBA doesn't eject Marina for this, what would it take? A broken wrist? A neck injury? A concussion? Here's what nobody's saying out loud, but you can feel it. This wasn't just a dirty play. This wasn't just missed calls. This was a warning sign, a big flashing red light telling us the WNBA has no grip on what's really happening. Caitlin Clark isn't just getting fouled hard, she's being targeted. And the scariest part? It's starting to feel like a pattern the league is silently allowing to play out. Not addressing it, not even acknowledging it, just letting it build. Let's think bigger here. When you have a rookie selling out arenas, breaking records, and bringing in millions of new fans, how do you not protect her? It's not just reckless, it's business suicide. If Caitlin Clark gets seriously injured because of all this nonsense, it's not just a tragedy, it's a crisis. It's sponsors walking out, it's networks pulling back. It's the momentum this league desperately needs, vanishing overnight. And what about the locker rooms? What does it say to the rest of the players when the top star can get dropped mid-play and no one reacts? Not the refs, not the league office, not even her own teammates. That's not just a basketball problem, that's a culture problem. The WNBA doesn't need another viral clip of someone getting hip-checked into the hardwood. It needs leadership, accountability, consequences. Because if this is how the league treats the player holding the entire brand together, then the WNBA isn't just broken, it's begging to burn. And that's a wrap on this wild one. But now I want to hear your take. Do you think the WNBA is purposely letting players go at Caitlin Clark to toughen her up? Or is this just flat-out negligence? And be honest, should Marina Mabrey have been suspended on the spot for that blindside hit? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm reading all of them. And hey, if you're feeling fired up like I am, hit that like button and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of the real talk we're bringing all season long. This drama? Oh, it's just heating up. Catch y'all in the next one.